Hello everyone, and welcome to this brand new video. So I know that in my last video, which was, well, 6 months ago, I did say that I would, pull for Maoika. As my first video, it would be me pulling for Maoika and Tilali. I mean, my first video, other than this one, is probably going to be me pulling on Maoika's banner. I did record it, but well, I'm just going to show you how it went.
So, hello. Thank gosh. Sorry. Yes! 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 Oh my gosh.
So basically it seems like, well, I was very microphone shy. Then I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. I'll just pull for Castris and make that into a video instead. But then here's what happened.
Hello everyone. Welcome to, me. Yeah, welcome to me. Okay, there we go. Oh, there she is. Hey.
So the thing is that because I live in Europe, all the new stuff from like any Hoyover's game comes out at 5 a.m. and I don't live on my own, so I had to be just very quiet to make sure I wouldn't wake up anyone at 5. So yeah, that's what happened. So anyway, I was like, okay, you know what, how about we just do a fun and easy video. So I am going to assign to Genshin characters, well, Honkai Star Rail paths. So if you're not familiar with Honkai Star Rail, basically every character is assigned a path and an element. So paths basically determine what the character does. I'm gonna explain briefly each one of them. Erudition is dealing damage to multiple enemies. Destruction is dealing damage to usually multiple enemies, but there's usually a downside to that. So for example, you'll lose HP and you'll usually get targeted more often by enemies. Abundance is healing, Harmony is buffing, Hunt is dealing damage to a single enemy, Nihility is debuffing, Preservation is protecting, so giving shields, and Remembrance, well, Remembrance is... it can basically be anything as long as the character in question summons a third-party entity. Now let's start. First off, Anetha. I think that just fits Anetha just right. Arlecchino, I'm gonna put her in Destruction. At first I was hesitating to put her in a Hunt, but the thing is that she actually can deal damage to multiple enemies and not just one. And considering she has this whole self-healing and like bond of life mechanic, I feel like it really fits with Destruction. Toma is going in Preservation because of his shield. Yanfei, she deals damage to multiple enemies. There's not really like a downside to her attacks, so I'll put in Erudition. Yamiko is definitely more single target focused, so Hunt. Bennett, okay, he's in a tough spot because although he does heal, he also buffs, and I feel like people use him more for the buffing than the healing, so I'm gonna put him in Harmony. Ember, Erudition, because, well, her skills are multi-target except for normal attack. Sijuin, Pure Abundance. The Traveler, I don't know. Oh, by the way, the color that I chose for like each path is not random. Basically in Honkai, when the main character changes paths, they also change elements. And so, well, although we don't have all the paths available yet for the Trailblazer, we do have some of them. So for example, Harmony, they're imaginary. Why is Destruction red? Destruction, they're physical. Preservation, they're fire. Remembrance, they're ice. And so the rest, I just kind of went off, a feeling. So Erudition, I gave it the color of Quantum. Hunt, I gave it the color of Wind. And Abundance, the thing is that there are more paths than elements. So Abundance, I have no idea. So I just put a blue. Now Farina, she is Harmony. Nahida, you know what? I kind of want to say she kind of like debuffs enemies because like she applies the mark. Yeah. Heizo, although he can hit multiple enemies, I feel like his main purpose is to hit one enemy at a time. So I'm gonna put him in Hunt. Kanich is also Hunt. Escoffier is Harmony. She is... well, she hits one enemy with her skill, but she hits multiple ones with her ultimate. No, actually, no. Her ultimate only hits one enemy at a time. Hunt. Gaming. Does he lose HP? He doesn't, right? No, he doesn't. Erudition. Kale, Erudition. Scaramouche, Erudition. Well, he... no, he usually hits multiple enemies. Erudition. Shanyun. What, Harmony? Charlotte, Abundance. Clear. Now, I feel like Kalia's Destruction, although she doesn't like lose HP or anything, she just, I mean, just look at her. She's just, I mean, she is the embodiment of destruction. I feel like she'd really get along with Hook. Like they're lucky twins. Diluc, Destruction. Well, no, yeah, Erudition. Erudition, you are Hunt. Ayaka, Erudition, I guess. Mizuki, Abundance. Hunt. Although her ultimate is not really... Well, it is single target. She only hits one enemy at a time with her cannon, so I'm gonna say Hunt. Neuvillette, Destruction, because he loses HP as he uses a normal attack. You also lose HP, but you're also single target. But we don't have enough Destruction characters, so I'm gonna put you in Destruction. Chi-Chi, Abundance, Harmony, Barbara, definitely Abundance. You do nothing other than just abunding. You... Oh, wait a minute. Farina, you summon things. Remember, it's for you. Okay. Does anyone else summon people? Who summons people? I guess you do, but I mean, it's not really like a separate entity. Yeah, and okay, that's the only one. Okay, great. So Skirk, you... I mean, she kind of feels destruction to me. She just like feels destruction. She doesn't feel very like Erudition. She just, yeah. Yoimiya, Hunt, Kave. I'm gonna say Erudition. Sucrose. I'm not sure. I mean, she deals damage to multiple enemies, but it's not her like main use. Her main use is to, well, you know, increase damage. Well, not increase damage. It's like to trigger swirl, but there's not like a path that's made specifically for reactions because they don't exist in Honkai Star Rail. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave you here. Destruction, definitely destruction, because you lose HP. I know destruction is not synonym of losing HP as you use attacks, but I feel like that's what it primarily is. I think all HP losers will just be put in destruction. So destruction, Benti, Erudition. Xiangling, definitely Erudition too. Remine. I mean, he's more of a single target character, right? Wait, Guoba, Remembrance. So I just keep forgetting people summon others. Remine, you're going into Hunt. Sino, I don't know. Sino is, I guess he could be he's primarily single target. Mawika, you are going into Erudition, but you just feel destruction. You also feel destruction. I guess Erudition. You know, I'm just gonna put you in Erudition too. Yeah, there we go. Chevreuse. I guess you're Abundance, but also Harmony, but also Abundance, but also Harmony. The thing is that in Honkai Star Rail, like Abundance characters can also bring buffs, so they're low-key like overlapping. So I'm just gonna put you in Abundance, whatever. Although you could be Hunt too. I don't know. You know what? Hunt feels more adequate to you. I don't care if you buff or heal. I don't give a thing. You are Erudition. You are Abundance. You are Abundance. You are focused on like increasing burning damage. So I'm guessing, you know what? Yeah, you're going into Annihilating because like burning is like low-key like DOT. So I feel like she'd go in Nihility. You're going in Erudition. Farazan, you are Nihility because from what I recall... Wait a minute, let me check. Because I don't remember if her like ultimate debuffs or buffs. Yeah, so Farazan's main use is to reduce animal resistance from enemies who are hit, so that would be Nihility. Baiju, abundance more than preservation, to be honest. You are Hunt, I think. I actually even forgot that Aoife was a character. I'm putting you there because the vibes, girl, the vibes. Tainari, you are Hunt. You know, I'm gonna put you in Hunt because, I mean, no, because you hit multiple enemies. Yeah, erudition. You, I think. Razor, you just give me strong destruction vibes. Tartaglia, you also give me strong destruction vibes. You are abundance. You are destruction. Because I feel like, I don't know, girl, you just feel like it. Maybe it's because whenever you fall, your ass just destroys everything. So you are, although your shield is really weak, we don't have enough preservation characters. Preservation. You do buff, but honestly, you're useless. Diona, preservation. Shaha. Wait, girl, you debuff. Who are you trying to fool? Not me, trust me. Ganyu, I guess would be erudition because, yeah. Goro, Harmony, Mika, Harmony, Oron, Nihility because he buffs some kind of DOT. Oh, by the way, DOT is damage over time, if I didn't mention it yet. So it's like the damage from electric charge and burning. So that I guess would be DOT. You buff. You shield. Hunt. You erudition because erudition is like knowledge and you're a scholar and shit. You feel destruction. You buff, but you just feel so Hunt and so cunt. Hunt, although, you know, although she does hit multiple enemies, she's like ka-ching, but also, I mean, girl, she's so Hunt. And you abund erudition, but you feel so destruction. Destruction. You, sir, are going in Hunt, but you also feel so destruction. You, no, never mind. You decrease resistance, so it's Nihility. You are Remembrance. Wait, did I? Well, I guess you do summon your cow. Well, it's more like a bull. You are Hunt. You are erudition, I guess. You debuff. Because I feel like most people use you for your 20% defense shred, so Nihility. You are Hunt. You feel destruction. Preservation, Harmony, Mona, Nihility, Kokomi, Abundance, Ningguang. That's it. I think she's primarily single target. You know, I'm not like a Genshin expert, okay? I just happen to play the game. So I might be wrong, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. Okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Preservation, abundance, preservation, erudition, I suppose. Wait, there you go. Chiori, remembrance, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Chongyun, I guess you go in erudition. Xinyan, preservation. Eula, destruction. You just feel destruction. I feel like most Claymore users just like scream destruction to me. Aloy, Aloy. Fun fact, I don't even have her on my account. I don't even know. I've been playing Genshin since like December 2021. So anyway, you're going and I think you're primarily Hunt and Zhongli preservation, of course. And you two, y'all can stay here. Yeah. So that's all from you guys. I hope, well, I got to entertain you guys. Again, I'm sorry for my promise. You know, maybe I can try to cook up something. Maybe you can try to voice over my videos, my pulling videos. If I ever pull again for a character, I won't pull at like 5 AM. I think I'll wait until it's, well, an acceptable time to speak loudly. But yeah, see you. Bye.